excited. It's Chapel Day, Friday, but I'm not excited that it's almost the end of September because time is going by too quickly. Too quickly. I have with me the student council and Morgan, Ross, and Abigail Holland from the chapel committee.
Good morning. I'm Morgan Ross. Today is the college a presentation about Christmas. Having a dear today in his own church. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for your love. Please lead the 5th and 6th grade safe on her business, and please keep Laura Adamson safe, and let her spread your love. Amen.
Please stand and join us for pledge to the Christian flag. I pledge allegiance to the Christian flag and to the Savior, for whose kingdom it stands, one Savior, crucified, risen, and coming again, with life and liberty to all who believes.
I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide its words in my heart, that I might not sin against God. And now to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
After the pledge, as I was in 6th grade, I felt like I needed to say amen. Hey kiddos, we have a birthday today. They already know it's Christmas. Who can start us off on halftime? So, but it's today. If you were one of my 6th graders last year, I would have made you stand on your desk. If you wanted to, but we won't make you do that. Who wants to come up on the microphone, no moving your eyes, just raise your hand, and start us off with happy birthday to Mrs. Green? If you want to. Kitten, you're smiling so big. You want to bless Mrs. Green. You want to start us off and then we'll all sing it, okay? Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Start out in sobbing tears listening to your beautiful voices. Isn't that? It's just a little overtaken. I'm glad you sang that. That was quite a blessing. And on the day again, he does reign, doesn't he? He does reign. None of the darkness can cover up those words of light. He does reign. As I was listening to you sing that, and I was praying, let not one of these children be ashamed of you, Lord, in your gospel. It made me think of our beautiful Miss Bagel, who put up a living bulletin board. I don't know, we're going to create a new name for that. There is a place for you to say you are not ashamed to follow Jesus. If you you just want to hang your picture, here. If you want to hang your picture, was that okay? I'm saying that, Miss Staple, about them bringing their picture outside where the leaves are. We follow. If you follow someone, it should be Follow, but she put me fall, like it's the season of fall. Fallow. So don't spell it wrong on the spelling test and get in trouble. We'll blame it on the thing. Well, we adopted a kitty a year ago. Her name is Pixie. Pixie Pie, Princess Pixie Gone Yum Yum, Terror, Fighter. She was orphaned, an orphaned kitty cat. Her mama took 6 brothers and sisters and left her behind. And we decided to take her in, adopt her, and call her our kitty. And we got to hold her and snuggle her and get close to her and sniff her fur. And we discovered really early on that she did not like to be held. She liked to scratch and bite. And so we have lots of names for her that aren't nice names because she is a little terrorist. But we still love her. You can see her getting big. I just put in her little tiny kitty pictures up there. But she's big now. These were just taken this week, and some were taken in the past several weeks and months. We decided that we were going to keep loving this kitty, but more from afar. We wouldn't try to hold her and snuggle her. Although this was hard to see, but this is Kitty this is terrorist Pixie Pie on Yum Yum with Sammy dog. Sammy is a sweet old doggy, and he puts up with her. And it's hard to see in this picture, but they are snuggling. Now she will chase him around and try to bite his bum and his tail, and he just goes, Arr! and then he kind of comes up her. Okay, now you'll see some really sweet pictures of her. So as we have played with her and we figured out don't look at my messy bedroom. It's a mess, it's terrible. I'm exposing my messy life to you here. That was Pixie laying on me. She was right here, laying on me, snuggling and purring. And she was snuggling with Margot. You can tell Margot's very excited because we just don't get lots of snuggles because she just doesn't like that. But we played with her, and we found her favorite toy is a laser pointer. She goes nuts. We play with her every day, and we feed her. And over the last year, she has become more loving with us. Now I'll show you a couple of videos of her. We'll go through the rest of the picture. Oh, okay, this is the first one. All right. So here we go. This is Pixie. Hi, kitty. And we sound like what? Pretty girl. Are you being loving tonight? Hi, little girl. Oh, she's hurry. Sammy. Hi, Pixie Pie. Pretty good. So she can be loving. She can be even more loving than that. She has learned to trust us. She's learned to trust that we are going to take care of her and play with her. And then she has become more loving with us because she can trust us. Now, she's learning to trust us, but we don't trust her. We can't let her outside. She doesn't have claws, and she tries to run away. And then there's another video about why we don't trust her. Hi, kitty. You're not gonna, oh, hello.
what do you do? You want to come with me? All right. Michelle? Dùng xem được của chẳng chạy. Dạ, có việc của chẳng no. Hi, buddy.
So she has learned to trust us and will show us love not all the time. But we don't trust her. You're careful not to get our faces close to her face because she will bite. She will bite. There is just something wild about her. Okay. Trust in the Lord. Hey, I brought my Bible up here, but I'll just let you tell me your verse. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. We have to trust God. We're learning to trust God. And we need to listen to learn. We need to listen to be able to trust and learn. And I want you to watch this video about some football players that have to listen to their coach and trust him. Now, it is a football, it's a coach and his players, and there are some parts where it sounds like he's yelling because they're on the field. So I don't want you to be, any younger students, I don't want you to be scared of that. But just watch and see what you notice about what these players have to listen to hear. Said, I can go to the 30. And what did the coach say? I want you to go to the 50, but you're going to do it blindfolded. And where did that player go? Which was how long? 100 yards. Yeah, 100 yards. He was able to do that because he was listening to the sound of his coach's voice, and he trusted his coach. He had spent time with his coach. He trusted the voice of that coach. By the way, that's a movie called Facing the Giants. Fantastic movie, parents, if you haven't watched that with your kids before. Fantastic. That guy was young and courageous. So how can we trust God? How can we get to know his voice and trust him? How can we grow closer to him? And I know 4th grade hands are going to go up because they have a test there with us today. How can you learn to grow closer to God?
Attend and be baptized.
That was one of the answers on your test. Just to grow closer to him every day. That is a way, sure, that is a way. How can you, what's one way you can grow closer to God every day?
Sharing, trusting, loving, praying, Bible study, eating together, and worship and prayer.
Yeah, she gets an A on that test. Good job. Praying, sharing, eating together, loving each other. I'm going to share another way of something you already do where you can grow closer to God. Now, I don't know if 4th grade teachers, you'll accept this on the test. You'll talk about this afterwards. But here's what you're saying. Listen, I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this. the songs you listen to, the music you listen to. Did you not love that first video we watched? That was the Newsboys. The songs that you listen to, what you put into your mind through music is lasting. If I start off the beginning of any 80s song, Mrs. Rich will be able to finish it. Is that not the truth? She said, that is the truth. So we talked about me starting a song and then first singing it, but we don't want to get those words in your head. But that is lasting. Now, adults, our brains are filled with so much that we can hear the same things on the radio, and then we can hear our kids singing all the words, and we're thinking, how do they memorize all these songs? Because that's what they're listening to in the car. So what you have playing in the car is important. You don't have to play stations just because that's what everybody in the world listens to. When you are left with nothing else but your memories and what you memorize, what is going to be up there? And a way to grow closer to the Lord is by the music that you listen to. How are we going to learn that God's promises are true? There are promises in the Bible that God gives us. We've got to learn to trust Him. Well, the people you trust are the people you spend time with. You have to spend time with someone and get to know them, to trust them. And music can help us do that. God promises that everything we go through will work out, that He'll work it all out for good. And sometimes that's hard, because the world tells us there are bad things. I get up and turn the TV on in the morning just to have the TV on and some news. And it's all bad, it's all negative, it's all this bad stuff in the world. God promises you that you have a hope and a future in Him, that He loves you, and that you can trust Him. So I've got a couple other songs I'll share with you quickly, and then I have one more thing that we're going to do. That's another Newsboys song. Those videos are on GodTube. I never want you on the internet or ever without your parents right there. So you ask them if they will get on GodTube and show you the Newsboys videos. There are other videos on there too. And we're gonna show you one more in just a moment, because I want to tell you about something before I show you this next one. So I know that music gets in your mind, and it can be something very meaningful to you. There are, I didn't try to count them, but I'm sure there are hundreds of thousands of songs about love. And, but not about love of we're praising God or we're loving the Lord. And I'm not here to say that if you aren't listening to just Christian music that that's wrong. I would not stand up here and say that. That's for you and your families to talk about. What I'm saying is there is lots of music out there that you can get in your head like that one, where it's you growing closer in your heart to God. Mrs. Long loved rap music. Well, I still love rap music, but I loved rap music in high school and college, and I listened to it all the time. And right at the end of college, I decided that I needed to give that up, because those would be the words in my head. Our mind takes those words in, and they're tattooed on our brain, and they're tattooed on our heart. And you can argue with your parents, I don't listen to the words, I like the beat, I like the music. The words aren't that bad, but they're in there. And there's lots of music that's awesome that you can be singing and growing closer to God. And why do we want to grow closer to Him and know that He loves us and love Him? So we can trust Him, because He has so many promises for us. So, one more video, something that you won't hear on Kayla or Aaron good Christian artists that really have a message and a truth, talk to Mr. Weaver. He's got some great artists to share with you. This is Lecrae and Tell the World. I made hearts, and somebody tell me about that. Tell me about intertwining the hearts. How did that? What did you do? You remember doing that? Made them out of clay. Nice. You can trust the Lord who made us. Student council members, we can start moving up front and grab these bags. Whoever teachers, a student council member will bring you your bag of hearts.
And then trying that we're a big family.
You made hearts, and every heart was intertwined with someone else's heart. Now, the heart that you get, your homework teacher will pass these out at how they want to. And so later today or next week, you may not get your own heart back, but Mrs. Glory would like for you to pray for the person whose heart you receive. And you can pray for their health and their safety. And how do we know that God will take care of that person when you pray for them? Because what are we learning about God? We can trust Him. You don't have to know whose heart you have. You can trust Him. The teachers, I'll let you handle how you want to take care of that. And then all the staff, there is room for you too. And I'll have those in my office. All right.